In this video, we're going to show you how to create our DIY wood block house kit. In your kit, you'll have 3 block houses in different sizes, your windows and doors, and your copper pieces. We're also going to be using paint materials from the Frösch Faux Stain Kit. Using brown paint that we've pre-mixed with Frösch chalk paint powder, we're going to paint our tallest house with the faux stain method. Using a sponge, we're going to get a little bit of water and add that to our paint. Swirl the water in with a little bit of your paint. You'll want to leave some of the paint unmixed so you can adjust the consistency later on. Then, using your sponge, just apply the paint to your house. Once you have one side coated, you're going to use a lint-free cloth to wipe away any excess paint and moisture. Then, repeat these steps on each side of your house. If your paint is too thick and you're not seeing enough of the grain come through, then just add a little bit more water, and if it's too thin, then you can always incorporate more of the unmixed paint. Once you finish painting the 4 sides of your house, you'll set this house aside to dry. For the other 2 houses, we're going to be using white paint that we've pre-mixed with Frösch chalk paint powder. Using a foam brush, you're going to apply your paint to your house. We chose to do ours in a light layer so a little bit of the grain showed through and created a more rustic look. For a more crisp look, you can always add a second coat. Paint all 4 sides of both your medium house and your small house and then set those aside to dry. Next, we're going to be using a little bit of black paint to paint the roofs of our houses. The trick to getting nice clean edges is to use your foam brush to push the paint towards the edge. You'll also want to be sure that you don't have too much paint on your brush that might cause the paint to spill over the edge. Painting inside the chimney space may damage your brush, so you're going to want to wait to do this until the very end when you've done all of your black painting. Repeat these steps for both of the other houses. With your black paint, you're also going to paint a light coat of paint on your windows and doors. Add a second coat of black paint to the top of each house. Once everything else has been painted black, you can paint inside the chimney space. To do this, you'll simply twirl your brush in the space and then smooth out any excess paint. To complete the faux stain finish on our tallest house, we're going to be using Frösch dark wax. To apply the wax, we're going to be using a lint-free cloth. Get a small amount of wax on your cloth and apply it to your piece. The wax will make the brown richer and look a little bit more like a traditional stain finish. It will also help to seal and protect your piece. Once you've applied the wax, you're going to remove the excess with a clean spot on your lint-free cloth. Repeat this process on all 4 sides of your tallest house. Next, you'll choose which side of each house you'd like to be the front. To glue on the windows and doors, we're going to be using super glue. For this, you're going to apply a very thin layer of super glue by squeezing a little bit out of the bottle and then using the tip to distribute the glue across the piece. Then you will place the window on your wood block and press down gently. You'll want to avoid having any puddles of glue to help prevent any glue from seeping out the sides of your piece. Super glue dries quickly, so you're going to want to make sure you know where you're going to place each window and door before you apply the glue. Once you have attached your windows and doors, it's time to finish off the houses with their copper chimneys. Now your wood block houses are complete and ready to display in your home. We hope you enjoyed creating with us today.